What's going on, guys? So, I just watched Spencer not too long ago. This was one of the two films that I was very much looking forward to this Oscar bait season, I guess a lot of people like to call it. Spencer and House of Gucci is the next one that I will want to be watching for sure. I'm going to be discussing a little bit of Spencer, completely spoiler free. This is obviously starring Kristen Stewart as Lady Diana herself, and it has gotten a lot of hype, obviously, and a lot of talk about it. So I liked it. I'm not going to say that I didn't. Definitely very much a character study and a character piece. It's a very slow story that's told. It actually only takes place between 3 days. And it actually starts off right away with a title saying A Fable from a True Tragedy, which definitely suggests that it's not obviously a full on biopic, but rather just a little snippet of Diana's life and some of the struggles that she went through. This takes place from Christmas Eve to Boxing Day. So we got the first half is Christmas Eve, the second is Christmas Day, and then the third is Boxing Day. And it basically deals with her struggles with basically everybody controlling the way she acts, and her really hating the fact that she kind of has to pretend to be somebody that she's not. And it really, really starts to affect her psyche in multiple ways. She also gets very obsessed with the history of the Spencers, especially the Spencer princesses. Historically, she starts to focus on one that was princess quite a few years before, I think like two or three before her. And apparently, something really bad happened with this woman, and she had a lot of issues in her own life, and this starts to affect Diana in her own life. Even simple things like there's a scene where closer, well, pretty much at the start of the film, where like she just wants to drive, and since she gets basically driven everywhere, and everybody's always at her disposal and at her hand, pretty much ready to give her anything. She just wants to feel normal, and this film basically touches on that: is her struggles in not feeling normal, and having to abide by everyone telling her what to do, and not being able to do the simplest of things. She also It touches on a lot of her struggles with her husband, and not feeling loved and not feeling appreciated, and feeling like her life is a fairy tale, but not an enjoyable or interesting one. And it goes without saying that Kristen Stewart's performance is out of this world. Like, she would definitely deserve an Oscar on that one. I don't know if this film, I would put it, like, I don't know if I would vote for this being Best Picture. I'll see House of Gucci. We'll see how that one goes. But it's slow. It is rather slow. I was expecting, I guess, going into it a lot more going on, but for what it focuses on, the film is really what it's set out to be. So it is a very small snippet of this lady's life, and it's portrayed really, really well. This is the director of the film Jackie. I have not seen Jackie, but I have seen the trailers for Jackie, and I can tell that this is the director's kind of film. You can tell that his style of directing is, in both films, at least from what I saw in the trailer of Jackie, very similar. So if anybody's seen Jackie, you're probably going to get the same thing out of this film. So it was neat. Like I said, I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Definitely has some rewatch value for sure. I'm sure that if with a second watch, I'll be picking up on things that I didn't catch the first time. I also can't say I knew a whole lot about Princess Diana to begin with. Her story, her lifestyle. I was a child when she was in the royal family, so I never really looked into her much, growing up. But it was still interesting to kind of get an understanding of, like, I didn't know she had children, for example. She has two kids in this movie. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I was wondering why they called the film Spencer. That's how much I knew about Princess Diana. I didn't know that she got that last name from the guy she married. But yeah, it's not a bad film at all. It's definitely got quality to it. It's very the music in it, although it didn't resonate with me a whole lot. The music is very tense. There's a lot of tense violin, a lot of tense cello. It really drives the mood of how a lot of people are feeling. A lot of the characters are feeling. The characters are portrayed very, very well. Diana and the others that are involved, and everybody does a really good job in this film, and everybody portrays their caricatures, I guess, really, really well. So that's all I got pretty much for a spoiler free review of Spencer, and go check it out if you're interested, or if it's up your alley, or if you just want a really great performance by a really great actress, in my opinion. So subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more. There's plenty on the channel. Check them out. And until next time, have a great night and cheers.